It's that time of year again. We're talking back to school and back to campus. If you have a family member heading back to college for the first time, we are getting you dorm ready because that is about to become your kid's home for the next year. So you want to be cozy, want to be comfy. Kate Terricciano here with us. We are sporting family members.
Oh yeah, we've got two going off to school this year, so we're in the thick of this, right?
Yeah.
We're living it. So
we got a pile in our house so far, and that pile is growing bigger and bigger by the day.
All right, well, let's talk about all the essentials that they need, and maybe some not essentials, but things that might help you, like you said, make them a little cozier. So we went shopping down at Connecticut Post Mall in Milford. Tons of great stuff. They have a huge Target, and so a lot of this stuff comes from Target because they just have like fun little things. So let's start with the bed risers. That is the essential dorm necessity because you got to put as much, storage underneath and make the most of every single inch of that room. So this rises your bed up. You can use, put stuff underneath.
So you put these under the legs of the bed.
Yeah.
Gives you more space and you've got more storage underneath. These are great.
Exactly. And then you see we have a lot of little cutesy things. So in that front area over at Target, the dollar spot, they have all these little decorations, which I feel like make it a little bit cozier because they can't have anything real, right? So no real plants, no candles, nothing that's, too dangerous, I would say.
Yeah, they're keeping safety
exactly.
in mind, which we get it. I kind of wish that they would allow plants, though.
I know,
you know what I mean?
I know. It would be good, vibes for studying. But
these are
you've got
cute. And these will do the trick,
ones.
make it feel nice and homey.
Exactly. And then the Sharper Image desktop vacuum. I absolutely love this because I feel like they're carting all their stuff around, their laptops and all their electronics. And this is actually just a quick little USB charge, and then it gets rid of all the grime on their laptops and stuff.
Keep that study space clean.
Yes. Yeah. Now, Boscovs is actually one of my favorite stores at the mall. A lot of people don't know about Boscovs, but Boscovs, you can find, honestly, anything that you need for the home, and at really, really good deals.
We were just talking about that. I said, how is it? And you said, there's great deals.
There's great deals. So
that's where this is from.
Yes, bed in a bag. This was under $25, right? And so it's got the comforter and all the different things that you need with it. And this is the twin. That's like the the twin XL they have down in the dorm room. But they have all different patterns. Exactly. So that was from Boscovs, and that's a great place to stock up on all your towels and linens and sheets,
extra pillows.
Exactly. They have kitchen stuff, so all the different things you need at Boscovs. All right, so let's go back down here. MultiPurpose is sort of like the name of the game because the spaces are so small. So this I grabbed because I loved it. It's a cute little lamp that they can put right on, over their bed, but then it's got a nice storage area, so they can put a lot of their
pens,
little
glasses.
things. Yeah, so they don't lose things like that. So think multi-purpose items. Same thing with this cute little alarm clock. You kind of have a theme going here. And we were talking about it before we went on air. The pink, this neon like bubblegum pink is...
Oh, this is so cute.
Yeah, right? It's like a little tray.
And also, this is great for like jewelry, change, things like that, maybe keys.
Exactly. But the pink is a nod back to the 90s, so...
I love it. I think it's so cute.
Right? Everything is very 90s.
And it's great to have an actual clock because sometimes, at least for my kids, the phones don't seem to wake up the kids anymore.
Don't have the excuse that their alarm didn't go off. Right.
Maybe get a louder, more annoying alarm clock.
And then I loved this. So it's a lap desk, right? So if they're laying on their bed and they need to do some studying, it's like we all had them back in the day.
Yeah.
But this is a nice neutral one, nice firm top so they can write on it and, super easy, affordable. And then we were looking at this too. So this is a really fold-down loft tray. And this actually attaches, it screws right to their bed frame.
Yeah, it's adjustable. So if we flip this over, you can see it's got these screws here.
Right, and it's got, it's almost like a nice little nightstand without having to take up so much room. So you can put some books.
And then you set it up right here on the edge of your bed.
Exactly. And so like here in the picture, they're showing they've got some pens, their mug, all that different stuff.
There we go.
Nice, easy kind of things.
Yeah, this is great.
And then we were talking about these over here. So these clear dividing cube organizers, they come in so many different sizes. Right, you need all different sizes, big, small, things for accessories, and then their school stuff and paper clips. And
the fact that they're clear is so convenient. You can find what you need so much faster.
And they stack up. So just think, you can get a bunch of these, stack them, on the desk, under the bed, the bookshelf, whatever. And then, these are like just cozy. We all had these, right?
Yeah.
Just for hanging out when you need to kind of sit back back. It's good to be able
You
to
can move it onto the floor if you want to watch TV or hang out in a group.
Exactly, and this is from Boscovs as well,
And
under
the blanket
$15. No, we grabbed this because as I was talking about, let me see if I can hold this up, the
right.
90s throwback. It's the smiley
happy face.
faces. Yeah, they're everywhere. So just these nice, cozy things to, give a little taste of home and, so all different things that we've got. But I want to mention, so I know for the college kids, they're going back a little bit sooner, but tax-free week's coming up in a couple of weeks, so you can get a lot of the clothing and shoe deals. We'll be talking about those next week, all the back-to-school essentials. But the college stuff is flying off the shelves.
I know.
Things are already
Get it while
almost
you
picked
can.
over. I know.
For sure. You don't want an unhappy college freshman.
No.
That is for sure.
Exactly.